Hey, I'm Angie, and this is Happy Healthy Begin. So, I have a confession to make. This is my third attempt at filming this vlog. The first time, I started it pretty late. I was a little bit tired and hungry, and Ryan was live streaming. And then I got a text on my phone here from Tracy, the moderator, saying that a lot of people in the live stream were chanting my name and trying to make me appear. So I said, all right, screw it. I'm going to go in there and talk to you guys instead. Then I tried to do it again the next day. Spent like over an hour. First, I seriously prepped some like cheat sheet show notes to make sure that I kept on point. And then I did all the filming and I was like, this was great, awesome. Played it back and all the audio is distorted.
Hey, this is Angie for Happy Healthy Begin.
So here I am, the third day in a row. But I really want to get this vlog out to you, so here we go. So the last time I vlogged was on a sunny Saturday after a lot of rain, and I've got to say, it went back to raining and raining and raining after that. So those of you who have been jealous of my weather, don't be. It hasn't been great. Anyway, there was no way I was gonna waste a sunny morning, so I was super stoked to get Angie's Coffee House back in effect. So I had run out of my Lord Windsor beans, and I busted open a bag of beans from Rose Park Roasters, which I had actually made an exchange with a friend of mine. So I put out a little box, a little care package with some snacks and things for him on the porch, and he dropped off the coffee and we waved through the window, and at least I got to see him. So to go with my cup of joe, I made a piece of toast with the apricot jam from Apricot King, if you guys remember that big order I placed a few weeks back. So I went through my books, which you can see I have a lot, and I found a vintage paperback of Where Angels Fear to Tread, and I started reading that. But, oh, come on! Just had another interruption and a malfunction. Please let me get through this vlog. Anyways, I just was going to tell you guys that that neighborhood cat that I call Sugar and that Ryan calls Big Boy has still been coming around for visits. I haven't been seeing the squirrels as much, I think because I haven't been leaving out food like I used to. I do have some footage that I've been meaning to edit for you guys. Ryan told me that people on the live stream last night were asking for the Angie's Animal Friends vlog to return, so I'll probably do that next week instead of one of these videos. So on to the big story for this vlog, which is food delivery. I know we're all going through it. I've been talking to a lot of you guys on Instagram and YouTube and even Facebook about your experiences. So, you know, a few people here and there are not going through it, but a lot of us are struggling. So last time I vlogged, I had been able to get one CSA box from a service in San Diego, and then the very next day they canceled all deliveries outside of San Diego. Now what I didn't mention was that actually before I signed up for the San Diego CSA, I had tried to get signed up with Imperfect Produce because, you know, I see them all over the internet, and I know a lot of my friends in social media like Taylor from Nadamu are already signed up with Imperfect Produce and really enjoy their services. So anyways, I put myself on the waiting list for the Imperfect Produce box, even though they said that they would not even be starting deliveries for new customers until mid-April. So I thought, okay, I'll just have to be patient. But then the very next day, they sent out a group email with the CEO apologizing for canceled and delayed orders and just talking about the heavy impact that they were having from COVID-19 and their, you know, inability to keep up with everything. So I thought, uh-oh, as a brand new customer, you know, what are the chances that I'm actually going to be able to get anything? So I kind of freaked out, I'm not going to lie. So I decided what I would try next was to pay the monthly fee to Instant Cart so that I could just try to order groceries from our local stores. So I want to say this was on a Tuesday. I made a huge order with Mother's, and I just tried to cover all my bases as well as I could with what they said was available. And then when they went to give me my delivery date, they said Sunday. So I was like, Sunday, okay, I guess it's just like that. I'll just have to be really patient. So blah, 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 the week goes on, everything's fine. And then Friday, I got an email from Imperfect Produce saying that I could place my first order. And I was so surprised. So this was my first time. I don't know how many of you guys are using Imperfect, but they give you like this order window that pretty much goes through the whole weekend, I think until noon on Monday. So at that time, you get to look through their various offerings. And it turned out they have not only produce, fruits and vegetables, but they also have some dry goods and some snacks and some refrigerated stuff as well. They're also offering free shipping if you ordered $60 worth of stuff. So I went hard. I got everything that I thought we would need. And then I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should take a few things off of that mother's order. But you know, there's still always things I need like tomato paste and beans and rice and yada yada that wasn't over at Imperfect Produce. So I kept my order in place. Okay, so Saturdays, you guys know from my last vlog, it was like good times and party, and you know, we were just like living our best life last Saturday. And then Sunday I get up and I have a email from Instacart saying that they had canceled my order, just like out of the blue. So it wasn't until Tuesday that I got an explanation for what had happened. They sent an email out saying that because it was Easter Sunday, some of the stores were closed and there were less delivery people available, and so they just mass canceled everyone's orders, which I understand completely, but the thing is, they were the one that scheduled my delivery for Sunday, not me, so I was super frustrated. So on Monday, I got in touch with my bestie, Joe, and we got all caught up. I wanted to hear all of his quarantine stories and see how he's doing and everything. And he too said that he couldn't find any toilet paper, that he had finally resorted to ordering like some weird brand 60-pack on Amazon, and he had no idea if and when it would arrive, but if it did, that he promised to share it with all of his friends. And I mentioned to him how in the past month I haven't been able to get my hands on a single chocolate bar, which is so crazy, but he said that he would try to get some chocolate bar or two and send them to me. Oh yeah, and we were talking about the shirt that I was wearing in the last vlog. I know a couple of you guys said you liked it. It's like a long sleeve, scoop necked, dead stock vintage India print tee that he had sent me as part of a Christmas care pack that he mailed out with like, I want to say like 10 different versions of that t-shirt. So you guys will probably see me wearing other ones as well. Anyways, his physical store in LA obviously has to be closed right now because of the quarantine. So, but yeah, I was like, oh my God, I should have gave you a shout out for Shop Spanish Moss, his online store that kind of specializes in that type of clothing. So anyways, Shop Spanish Moss, you can follow him on Instagram to see what's new there. I was just on there and I noticed that he said they did a reprint of this tee that he had sent me for my birthday. So anyways, Joey said that he had a soft vintage flannel that he was going to send me along with a chocolate bar. So I had that to look forward to. And let's see, also on Monday, I think Ryan broke down and he spent some time on Whole Foods looking for those elusive delivery windows and found one. So he ordered some bananas, obviously, and some chocolate bars and a couple other things that we weren't able to order from Imperfect Foods. So Tuesday, I wake up to find several bags of groceries on the doorstep, including 2 chocolate bars, woo, and plenty of bananas. And then later that day, I got the package from Joey. This was a classic Joey care package. Packed super cute, everything kind of thematic. He always seems to include a vintage book for me and a postcard or a greeting card of some kind. And then he had the flannel in there, so soft. 4 of these super cute vintage dead stock tees, which he told me actually come in a lot of different colors and sizes. So you'll have to check the site to see what's available now. And he included 4 of one of my favorite brands of chocolate bars, Who. So as you can imagine, Bodhi and Jojo were really excited to see a new box come to the house. Bodhi barely let me open it up. He was so excited to get in there, and they both took turns playing in the box. And when I laid everything out to take a cute Instagram pic, I turned around and Joey was posing with it. Na, 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 na. Oh my God, Bang Bang Con is about to start. I gotta hustle up. So since the kitty seemed so excited to be in the dining room with me opening packages and checking out stuff, I decided to open up a package that I'd actually had quarantining in the back room for a couple of days. And it turned out to be a package of stuff from a company called Ibby Foods, which I'm not familiar with at all, but I think they got in touch with me via Instagram after the Natural Products Expo West show was canceled. I've been hearing from a lot of the people that would normally be sharing their stuff with me at that big event, asking to send me stuff. Anyway, so these were all a variety of things made with Brazil nuts. Immediately, Ryan and I checked out a Brazil nut oat milk that had acai and banana in it.
Wow.
Beverage? I know!
I can't imagine what that combination is.
Yeah, I totally want to get your reaction. Now they had like 3 other flavors, and I've got them all chilling in the fridge, and hopefully at some point I'll try them for you guys on one of these vlogs or maybe a special review. I'm not sure yet. Also included in the selection were I think 3 different flavors of Brazil nut spreads, and I just tried the chocolate one, and oh my god, it was so good. So by this time, I was completely ready for lunch. I've had an exciting morning and I'm getting hungry. So Ryan and I went into the kitchen together to put together an oil-free stir fry. He, as always, was the rice master.
It'll be ready before you know it.
Sweet. And I cobbled together some various vegetables I had left over, including snap spring peas from that San Diego box. It's really loud in the kitchen, but I'll see if I can do a voiceover real quick. Looks like we're ready to go. Time to serve it up. So it turned out pretty good, and we enjoyed it out on the porch.
Bite of approval, why not?
Why not?
You're always so fast.
So delivery after box has arrived, and then what do you know? My Imperfect Produce box arrived. Wow. I was so excited to check out what was in there. Much to my delight, everything was included except for the loaf of bread, which, you know, was no big deal. I was pretty sure I'd be able to get one of those ordered from somewhere or another around here. And as always, the kitties were stoked to check it out and to pose with the produce on the table like they do every Sunday. Sometimes I think these guys are more excited than me to see the produce come in. Look at that. I've got to say, everything in there looked pretty good, except for the avocados are really, really small, and the tomatoes definitely needed some ripening in the window. Now that's a hot tip for you guys. In case you don't know, if you lay out your tomatoes on the windowsill or a sunny area, they will get more red over time. So I want to tell you guys, I'm totally not sponsored by Imperfect Produce, but I do have a link for you because everyone that signs up gets like a friend referral link. So basically what happens is if you sign up with my link, which I'll have in the show notes down below, you'll get $10 off of your first order, and I'll get a $10 credit on my order as well. So I posted it on Instagram the other day, and a friend of mine on there, First Marine Wife, used it, and she said she did get the $10 off. So I'm super excited to see if I'll get $10 off on my next order. So I've got one more exciting delivery story to share with you guys, and this one came out of the blue and is probably the most exciting one. My friend Brandon from the Roots Like a Tree show here on YouTube, he DM'd me on Instagram and said that he and his wife Jonica had been catching up with my vlogs, and they saw that I've been having trouble finding TP, and he said that he would keep his eye out because he's actually been seeing it in his local store. So I was like, really? If you could find some, that would be really awesome. Well, lo and behold, I got a DM from him, and check it out. TP, woo! Brandon had been kind enough to pick up this 12-pack of TP for us, as well as bread. As I said, I wasn't able to get the bread from Imperfect Produce, and some more bananas for Ryan. How freaking awesome are they? I was so thankful that I actually put together a little care package for them like I had for my friend Mike, with a Happy Healthy Vegan tea and some other things that I thought that they might like. And I put it outside for them to pick up when they dropped off the stuff for us. And it was really sad having to look at them through the window. But on the other hand, it was really cool that they got to see Bodhi and we got to see each other. And these are crazy times, aren't they?
Up! Yay! Awesome! Look, Bodhi's here. Bodhi! Aw, you guys, this is so great. Bodhi. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Our viewers come through for us. You guys are the best.
Twice now. You guys
I
saved
know.
our butts. Yeah.
Saved our butts.
Saved our butts.
So I'd really like to encourage you guys to go check out their channel here on YouTube. It's Roots Like a Tree. I'll have a link for you in the show notes below. I know that they would really appreciate some more viewers because they're a little baby channel that's just getting started here. And finally, dinner time. Quite a few potatoes on hand and some of them were starting to grow some eyes, so I decided to whip up a big pot of my green chili chowder, which is actually one of my favorite quick to make meals. I actually did a recipe demo last year. I'll be sure to link that in the show notes below, and I'll have a card right here for you guys. And this is a great quarantine meal because it uses fresh potatoes, canned chilies, canned beans, or, you know, like I've been doing, making dried beans and keeping them in the fridge, canned tomatoes, and then you can add things like fresh spinach or frozen corn if you've got that. And finally, before I close out this vlog, I just really want to give my heartfelt thanks to those of you who have been buying the Keep It Carb Baby ebook, half price from our website, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. I really appreciate it, and I really love hearing from you guys, and I wanted to read this one message that I got. I finally bought the ebook. I love it. Super cool is that literally every recipe uses items already in the cupboard or fridge. I love that. A gripe I have had for years is making plant-based eating too expensive or time-consuming with hard-to-find or exotic ingredients. Anyone can make these recipes with a little effort. Totally stoked. Thanks, Angie. You rock. That made me smile so much because that was literally my goal with making this cookbook. To just make, you know, a no excuses style book that anyone could follow. And so I'm just so happy to be getting this out to more of you guys and to see you guys posting your experiences making the food on Instagram. It just makes me feel so good, and it does really motivate me to get the next book out. In case you hadn't heard, it's got 45 whole food, plant-based, oil-free recipes. It's like 99% gluten-free. And it's just $6.50 right now at shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Appreciate you guys so much. Love you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I promise I'll be keeping in touch with you. And so leave your questions and comments down below. Like this video if you're into it. Share it with a friend. And until next time, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carved.
Clean sheets, they wait for me. There's no place I'd rather be than home, home. Clean sheets, they wait for me. There's no place I'd rather be.